Where is the legal system when counselors, therapists, and motivational speakers from all around the world are trying to make a lasting impact on society and how humans can change, make humans change, and have a lasting impact on the global world, this corrupt world that has been corrupt ever since sin and temptation take place when Adam and Eve ate the apple. To be honest, to be frank, here's how the legal system messes people over and everything. Also, don't forget to watch this video slowly and take notes. Put it on slow motion and take notes. So the legal system messes us over by not telling us. Like they just lock us behind bars. Like say there's already those people that nobody really tries to understand. They just get blocked by people, cut off by people, and like they burn all their bridges. And then by the time they realize what they're going through, like whenever they become more self-aware, like they get locked up, or like they get blocked by 10,000 people, or like they lose a lot of friendships. But then the thing is, when those bad things are happening to them, they start to become more self-aware of their situation, but it's already too late, and people already have first impressions of them, and it's already too late. And like things are cut off, people refuse to be all loving, like the Holy God has said, and like there's no teamwork being done to make the nation a better place. And then there's people around who just become so fed up and full of this world, because honestly, this is a corrupt world who doesn't try to lead people, doesn't try to guide people when like there's something that's going wrong, or a person who like say is impulsive or is dealing with impulse control, is say lazy, not disciplined, or not disciplined in the sense that like they act impulsively, or sometimes they don't have much emotional control. Because honestly, here's what could perhaps be done. There could be these therapists that help them, these therapists and counselors, motivational speakers and mentors that help them. Like say, for instance, they did something wrong. Like for example, when I was at the gym a month ago, and I decided to do something impulsive where I want to be an alpha. I truly want to be an alpha and help myself in challenging situations of life, so that I don't, deal with stress the wrong way. So that I don't collapse when situations get tough, and so that life is truly 100% how I react to things, and 10% what happens. No, 100% how I react to things, and 0% what happens to me. Honestly. So what happened was, I was at the gym. I just acted out a character, and when there was this strong teenager who didn't want to play with me, and like these guys just didn't want to talk to me, and they weren't giving me any respect, I decided to throw the ball at their face. Then they're leaving. But before that, I flinched at them like as if I was about to hit them. Then when they're going on the other side of the court, I threw the ball at their face. And honestly, this just kind of shows how like I need to execute and develop some self-control. Because if I was in that situation and I was feeling like my nerves were pumped, like I was about to have like a good game, and even if I hadn't won for the game, for instance, I would have at least gotten a close score, and like I would have felt good about myself, and like close score like 14-15, but the end goal is to just make sure you set yourself up to win. Because if you set yourself up to win, say you don't, then you're gonna get a very good score, and like you're gonna feel good about yourself. You at least gotten some points. You put up a good fight, and then you feel like you stayed tough. You're in control of your emotions, and then that shapes you up. Like you can record the video of the game you played, and then you can try to analyze what exactly went wrong, how it connects to like what you do in the real world. Say, for instance, when you just make an impulsive play, you make an impulsive 3-pointer when the opponent is putting dynamic pressure on you, staying at a distance from you, and you don't try to fake drive in and then come back to the 3-point line, so that you can figure out a way you can score, or other ways you can do go about certain things, be less predictable. Because honestly, life is all about the pause and plan response. When you go through a certain situation, say for example what I was going through, and I didn't decide to. What I should have done, I should have decided to walk away, maybe do 30 push-ups. Like even when I just had flinched at him and I didn't throw the ball at him, I had enough anger in my system to just leave the court, go do 30 push-ups at once, and then go to the sauna, drink a lot of fluids, a lot of water, or even better, I could have benched 185, 195, 200, 205, whatever the hell. And then I could have just then went to the sauna, felt good about myself, and then come out, beat Claire, play against Claire on Spark Chess, the intermediate bot, and try to get win five out of five, 6 out of 5, so I can get my confidence and self-esteem up and handle embrace life challenges better. Or I could have played against Boris, and Boris the advanced bot. That's tough, but not too tough to where it overwhelms me, and I try to win 2 out of 3 against him, at least. And then this is something that because honestly, if you set a realistic goal, that's how realistic things happen. And then honestly, so that you don't feel discredited, and you don't try to overpush when it doesn't seem like you're gonna achieve the goal, and then you end up doing worse than you expected, and then you get frustrated, and it just taxes on your self-esteem. And then comes the importance of learning to manage your resources properly. Like for example, if you're on a team, say for instance, and then you go towards the 3-point line. Okay. Between the 3-point line and the half court, and then you're close to the half court. The ball is passed to you, and then two to three strong ass defenders come to you, like right, and then say you're only at the middle end of advancing basketball. You're not that good, and then they triangulate you. First, you try to pause, plan, deep breathe. Don't try to impulsively take a shot, or try to take a shot and then get blocked, and then immediately they score on your face, and like the team sees you as discredible. You figure out the way your teammates see you as discredible and don't want to pick you up next time. You figure out a way to handle the situation better. You read your environment, you adapt on the fly, and then you try to pass the ball the best you could to a teammate that is doesn't even have to be open all the way. Like it can be a teammate that like is a certain distance away from the other opposition, and like or you can just pass it to any teammate, because that shows like you're quick thinking under pressure. You can act decisively, and then but it's always best to try to narrow it down and think quickly, and pass it to the best teammate you possibly can, because then teammates will see you as reliable. You'll be seen as a person who is actually making clutch decisions in a moment of pressure. Same way in real life, it's time for you to just take a breather, pause and plan, and understand that you need to take do the option that sets you up for results, and gets you away from instant gratification, sin, and temptation. And simply, if you come across, you say you meet a therapist, counselor, or motivational speaker, mentor, or whatever, they need to tell you as it really is. Because the legal system, they just lock you behind bars. They don't say anything. But however, they don't guide you in nothing. But however, motivational speakers, mentors, and stuff like that, you can have one that like doesn't baby you, that tells you straight up, hey, Fritz, hey, Jack, whatever, you messed up. You acted emotionally. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that. You should have instead been a man, controlled your feelings, controlled your emotions, because nobody cares about how you feel, and try to better yourself in the exact way, shape, or form. Try to look for options that don't benefit you, they may not seem or feel good in the short term, but that's exactly what it's about. It empowers you for the challenges that come down the road. For example, if you're in basketball and the team doesn't want to pick you up, you basically go to the workout equipment, or you go home, rest, come back to the gym tomorrow, and lift the weights for a few consecutive days, sprinting, whatever, pull-ups, push-ups, chest sprints, leg squats, and then leg extensions, and then perhaps you then eat healthy, meditate, read books, educate yourself, and improve your analytical thinking, critical thinking, improve your muscles, improve everything about yourself. And then you after a week of improving yourself, good sleep, good everything, you come back to the court, and you just dominate or do the best you possibly can. Meditation, rap songs, everything, like everything that you could possibly do. And this is the best way you go about life. You just chill. You just take things one step at a time, and then you better yourself for any future challenges. You pause and plan, and then you see how you can help your situation from the path on. I'm just speaking fast because my storage might run out at any time. So honestly, just try to watch this video in slow mo and take notes, and then that'll help your life as the time goes on, and you can help yourself in the most viable way, shape, set, or form. All right, so thank you for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and take care for next videos, as I'm going to talk about similar topics and maybe evolve into more dynamic stuff, such as challenges, stuff done with good things done with friends, and stuff like that, and potentially see how I can make a lasting impact on this world, and make this world less corrupt, full of sin, temptation, and try to and instant gratification, and try to make this world more meaningful. Try to maybe do great things in this world, and make this world more loving, more caring, more compassionate, and more intelligent in how they can focus on how to unlock unconventional thinking, fifth dimensional thinking, and tap into unlimited abundance of this universe. All right, guys, enjoy yourself, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and help me. Not help me. I can help myself, but just try to be a little bit supportive, and maybe perhaps we can I can collaborate with one of you, and yeah, we can do great things, and make this world more loving. All right, take care. Love you, respect, and take care. See you later.